What's up, guys? 6:47 a.m. Got done with the workout. Already drove back home. Got off to an early start this morning, about 5 a.m. Sorry, I've been a little bit absent the last few days. I took a trip to Destin, Florida for about 4 days, and I've had a hell of a week this week, just getting all my work done. That way, I'm prepared to leave today, which me and my wife are going to Pensacola for about a week. You'll see some videos while I'm out there because I have some downtime on vacation. But anyways, man, I wanted to talk on something that's been brought up a few times and I'm seeing more and more as my influence is growing in the space, and that is people not starting what they want to accomplish, whether it's in your gutter cleaning business, pressure washing, getting back in shape, any endeavor at all whatsoever, relationship wise, faith wise, whatever it is. And the reason that people aren't getting started is they keep saying they're afraid of failure. And the older I've gotten and the more risk that I've taken in life and the more just observation I've seen, I think that's BS. I don't think you're afraid of failure. I think you're afraid of embarrassment, right? So you're not afraid of failing, because if you're afraid of failing, then you probably would hate playing video games because you fail all the time, but there's no real world consequence for what happens when you fail. And what I mean by that is, it's not failing that you don't like, it is what happens if you fail. And I think what really most people are saying, whether they know it or not, is they're afraid of embarrassment by their peers, family, coworkers, etc. And when you really start to unpack that and think about that a little bit, is you are not living your best life. You're not taking action. You're not pursuing the things that you want in your life because of the thought of, not even the thought, what you think the thought of what someone else in your life would think about you in the event that, you had a temporary setback. And the older I've gotten, I've just realized that is sad. You're not living out your best life because you don't want someone else to think poorly of you. And it's not even them, it's actually you projecting your thoughts onto them, then back to you, which is a fairly selfish thing. And it's like, you have one life. If you go at it full force and you attack the thing that you want to attack and they don't like you for it, then that's probably somebody that shouldn't be considered a peer or someone who's really rocking with you, right? You need to have people in your corner that are like, dude, take the shot. I want to see you succeed, and if you don't, that's okay. We're human. Learn from it, regroup, and then tackle it again, right? I am proof of that. I have failed so many times. I went to school to be an entrepreneur, and I've had 20 different business ideas that I want to do, and I've started a few of them, and some of them just flat out sucked. I got into it, realized I didn't like it, or all my marketing approach was off, or I had zero financial literacy because no one teaches you that, and I just absolutely squandered it. But you learn, right? I reset. I had my business. I absolutely messed it up, got rid of it, went back, got a W-2 job, recouped my stuff, got myself in order, relaunched it again. Don't not take action because you're afraid of what other people might think of you, because when you really break it down, you're lying to yourself if you say you're afraid of failure, because that's not true. You're afraid of embarrassment. For me, if this business was a flop and my family and we lose the house and we got to start from scratch again, I'm not afraid of that. I know I'll figure it out. I can always go back and get a job. I know that me and my wife, we're a strong team. We'll figure that piece back out and get back on track. But it's that other side of it that people absolutely are fearful of. What would everybody think of me if I lost the house? What would people think of me if I lost my business and I had to move me and my family into a super small apartment, or go over here, or I gotta move back in with parents, or I gotta live on a couch with a friend? What would they think of me? That's the thing that you're actually afraid of, and that's sad. And I know it's true because I lived that way. I lived like that for many years until I was able to break through that and go, this is my life. I have one life to live, and I am no longer going to live the life based off the thoughts, not even the real thoughts, the self-projected thoughts of others onto myself. That'll keep me paralyzed into the thing that feels safe and acceptable, but really deep down inside, I'm hating myself every single day and hating to wake up and can't wait till Friday afternoon. That's not a life to live. we don't live long lives. Like I'm 32. I turned 33 in a few months, and it's like, man, it happens quick. I remember turning 21 and it's over already. And some of you guys are further down along than I am, and you've probably dealt with some of this BS for longer. But I promise you, get your ducks in a row. I'm not saying just willy-nilly start something and lose it all. Be prepared. Get your stuff together and then take a legitimate shot at what you want to do. Whether it's you save up 6 months to a year of savings and then take the stab, or you can take the approach of what I did, because I don't have patience like that, and do a bootstrapping model where as a side hustle, I begin building this thing up until I'm ready to launch it full time. Or whatever it is, like getting into a relationship, or taking your faith serious, or tackling a goal, or getting back in shape like me. I've been waking up every single morning at 5:30, and today it was a little bit earlier because my daughter was crying before my alarm went off, and I just figured I'd go ahead and get up. But just don't lie to yourself and say the same old thing that everybody says, and that's, I'm afraid of failure. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid of embarrassment. And the thing that's crazy is that if those people shunned you, talked poorly of you, or negatively about you in the event of you taking a risk and trying to pursue life till its fullest, those aren't the people you want. It's probably because they've given up on their dreams as well. Remember this: you will never have hate come from above, always below. Someone below you in life is always going to try to tear you down because it validates what they've done with their life and where they are. People above you in life that have taken the risk and are thriving in whatever area it is, they're always going to be a cheerleader for you and want to pull you up because they know how great it is. Anyways, man, y'all go get them. Take life into your own hands. Quit making excuses on why you can't have success in this world in any area that it is possible. And always keep them clean.